And thank you for the follow, Grim Courtier. Today we are going over some interesting stuff. Uh, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it because I feel like everyone else is already, like, capitalizing on this, so... Oh, goodness. Let's see. There we go, haha! Yes, pay no attention to the purple blob, pay attention to me, the orange nightmare. Hello. Alright, there we go. Hi, Radio! Hi, Radio guys, thank you for being here. I have some rice, raw fish, and seaweed in the shape of a car. A sushi rolls rice. Sigh. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the 28 months. So today, we got some great news, in the Halloween Horror Nights section. I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm ready to listen to you talk about HHN. Thanks, Ruby. Purple guy. Fun fact, that one has cosplayed Purple Guy before. And I do cosplay Vanny, so, I need to do that again at some point. But that'll be after the move, which you can see the boxes for back here. Thank you for the sub, Radio. Thank you. I appreciate that. Purple guy! Is that the Bite 87? There's also, while we're talking about FNAF real quick, we just got word that, like, the people that teamed up with Mr. Beast to make Mr. Beast Burger, they're looking to make a FNAF collaboration and actually make it so that way you can order Five Nights at Freddy's pizza. FNAF House when? Exactly. I'm still wanting that. Oops. Camera's being a camera. There we go. Alright. So, I still think that a FNAF house would be great, at Halloween Horror Nights. I want FNAF pizza. Yeah, it's a legit collab that's happening. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Apparently it's just gonna be near you soon. It's as vague as most of the FNAF lore. Anyway, so I can't wait to order my $30 pizza from FNAF to get food poisoning. Yeah. That'll be a time. Anyway, so today I have the Halloween Horror Nights house announcements. I am going to try... Where is it? There it is. Okay, so... No! Nope, no, not yet. Not yet, not you yet. We're gonna do the first one and then the second one. And I really like the thumbnails for them, too. Ooh, yay, houses. Yes, we got 2 house announcements so far. Today was the second one that dropped. All I heard was no. It wasn't no, it was something else. So let's get that scene a-rollin'. Properties. Come on. I want that. Yes. Okay. So, here is the YouTube for it. You can see some old trailers from last year. And this does include both Hollywood and Orlando's trailers. And these 2 houses have been announced for both Orlando and Hollywood. So, let's get that first one going.
I'm telling you, you missed out.
I'll come out next time, but I'll see you later on tonight.
Just text me.
Bye.
So I can't see chat right now, so I'm just gonna read it all when
Universal Monsters, Legends Collide. Only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
So, that's what's happening with that. So I'm gonna pull up the Orlando website because that's the one I'm going to be going to. But both of these houses have been announced for both Orlando and Hollywood. So, things to do. Where is it? View all things to do. This website, man. Okay. We're gonna have to go. There it is. That's what I wanted. There we go. Alright, so. The snack gasps cutely. No! Runs crying and sobbing cutely. And yo, yes. So, I am spoiling the next announcement with this, so we're gonna go ahead and watch that one as well. Just because...
Oh, are you serious? Why would you go in there? Don't go in there. Oh, really? Ooh, I guess this is the part where the boogeyman gets me.
Pupper!
Not real.
Step into the horror classic Halloween, only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
So yes, as you saw, it is... Michael Myers is the three types of people. Dude, run away, you're feeding him... You're feeding his stock! Are we allowed to make not safe for work jokes? Yes, you are allowed to make not safe for work jokes here. I do not give a singular shit about, keeping my chat safe for work. Hello there, Mr. Myers. Yes, exactly. I appreciate the Dead by Daylight joke, Sai. So, yeah, so the first house is... If I saw Michael Myers in my hall, I would not sit there foolishly. I would simply fuck him. Oh, God. Oh, I... Similar sentiments, Grim. Similar sentiments. So with the first house, I just had to deal with the Tombstone Myers like 3 hours ago. The memory's still fresh in my brainial tissues. So, yes, to clarify, this is based on the original 1978 Halloween. We have had this house before, at least in Orlando, like 8 years ago. I know a lot of people had a lot of issue with it. It's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna experience a Halloween house. I was actually very excited at the prospect of a Halloween house, considering it's year 31, and 31 is Halloween night in October, so makes sense to me. Now we are also getting merch. You can get your tickets. Okay, so we've got these two, Universal Monsters Collide and Halloween. It's very tiny print, and I think I'm hiding some of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it out loud. If you thought one Universal monster was scary, how about 3? Better summon your Scream Squad, cause you're about to get caught in the middle of an epic battle between the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy, together for the first time ever. Asterisk there. Their mission? To find the amulet that will break their curse. They'll destroy anyone who gets in their way. Another asterisk there. At least at the end of Break Their Curse. So, first asterisk. The Wolfman and Dracula have been in movies together pretty frequently, actually. Because there's House of Dracula. Now, granted, Dracula and Wolfman didn't really technically meet. House of Frankenstein, I yes, no. House of Frankenstein had Wolfman in it and Dracula. They didn't meet. That's what I'm thinking of. They're going to be there's going to be a horror convention not far from where I live, so I'm going to ask my godmother, to take me since my mom and dad don't like horror. Do it, Ruby. Do it. Uh, that'll be fun. I will say horror conventions are not like anime conventions. There's definitely not a mature air about it, but it definitely goes from PG-13 to rated M. To be honest, most advertising can be described as asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Yes. But this is because I'm a nerd that knows a lot about Universal Monsters. So, technically, Wolfman and Dracula have been in movies together. My favorite, my favorite example of this is Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, which has Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Invisible Man. For no reason. He's just there. Additional data rates may apply. /J, yeah. So, the only one in this group that hasn't been in a movie with the other Universal Monsters is the Mummy. Like, he's been in his own movies, but he hasn't been in a movie with everyone else. So, together for the first time ever, asterisk, it's only the Mummy that's the first time being with those two. Wolfman and Dracula have even been in houses together. There was that Universal Monsters house like a couple years back, that they were in together. It was like Frankenstein versus the Wolfman, if I remember. So, their mission to find the amulet that will break their curse. Asterisk here, Dracula does not want to break his curse. He never does. Dracula's just weird. Mummy, I actually have never seen the Mummy, the 1930s one, because it's boring. It's slow. I will slog through it to get what's going on here. I will slog through it for Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm not sure. Dracula is perfectly fine with being a vampire in every edition I've seen him in. Thanks, Ruby, for redeeming Uwu Speak for 1 minute. So, Dracula and Mummy do not mind their curse. Dracula doesn't mind his curse. I'm not sure about Mummy, but I do know that Wolfman does not like his curse. He wants to get rid of it the whole movie. At least during the Wolfman movie, but he ends up dying, unfortunately. But they do bring him back several times. I'm not sure why. They never will explain it. It's just that way. And it's just like that. So, that's the asterisk there. But everything else is okay. The cat ears headset fits Uwu Speak TBH. Yes, it does. That's I got it 'cause they're killed. Does. So, next house is Halloween. Gather your friends and visit Haddonfield, Illinois, where Michael Myers is about to don his mask and embark on his first brutal spree. Silent, merciless, relentless. He is the embodiment of pure evil. You don't want to go alone as you go back to where it all began. This year, step into the original 1978 horror classic Halloween. And that's the Uwu Speak for a minute. So, yes, this is based on the 1978 version. I'm very excited, because I've never experienced it. And also they have little blurbs as well. We've got, you're about to get caught in the middle of an epic battle between the Wolfman, Dracula, and the Mummy together for the first time ever. And yeah, that's just bits from their from the blurbs that we just read. So check back for more haunted house reveals. We've also got the typical things here. Now, the themed merchandise, that's going to be new. So, first of all, I love this 2022 with the pumpkin. It's very cute. It's very cute. Uh, Thanks for laughing at me. I am here for your entertainment after all. So, we've got the 3 shirts and we've got the 3 ornaments. What's strange to me is the ornaments. Like the shirts, okay, cool, whatever. The ornaments, what do they want us to do? Decorate a whole ass tree with these? Cuz I mean people will. But they're like $20 each. I will say the Universal Monsters shirt is cheaper than the other 2. So let's see what's going on here. So Universal Monsters shirt is just Dracula, Mummy, Wolfman with a bunch of Egyptian like hieroglyphs, and it looks like some decor as well, but on like one of Dracula's doorways. Like that's it. They're like Wolfman doesn't get anything more than just being on the shirt, because you know, to be honest, you like everything with pumpkins on it. I do, I really do. I like the design of the 2022 with the little jack-o'-lantern in it. So, we do have the Michael Myers. It looks like it's blacklight reactive. I'm very excited to see what's blacklight reactive on there. I have Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments for when I clean up my room so I can set up my small tree. Aw, that's cute, Ruby. I know we also have Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments for any trees that we have in the future. And then we have this one, which has the 2022 on it with the little pumpkin, and then it has the tagline, "Never Go Alone." I know a lot of people have been giving them shit for it, because last year was also, "Don't Go Alone" and "Never Go Alone." Like, it was the same phrase. Just twice. Just with 2 different fucking words. So I know everyone was giving them shit for it on that one. News-wise, we're gonna switch back to this. News-wise, unfortunately, my beloved Universal Monsters restaurant, or Universal Monsters Cafe, is closed permanently. I like the shirt. I like the shirt too. I just think it's funny that the phrase is being used again. But yes, the Universal Monsters Cafe is closed. I did eat there the last time we were at Universal, thank God. Even though I didn't know that was gonna happen. Yeah, the cafe. Yeah, it sucks. I did have one gripe about the cafe, and I always said it, but now I regret saying it. The fucking mutant doesn't count as a Universal Monster. You fucking idiots. You made the Universal Monsters. You know who they are, and the mutant is not one of them. Where the fuck was my Invisible Man section? But nah, so as of today, they put up the walls around it. You know, the walls that, that theme parks put up when something's closed, but they're working on it, and they don't want people to see during the day. That kind of stuff. So basically the entire block from where, like block and a half really, where Shrek 4D was, all the way to the end of the Universal Monsters Cafe, are just blocked off. With the exception of the street in between, so that way you can go to Transformers. I know, it's sad. I'm not sure if they did this to the Universal Monsters wall, but on the Shrek wall, there are Minions. So most likely we're gonna get something else Minions, and I'm fucking tired of Minions, and I only know that they're doing it because they want to appeal to all families, and Minions appeal to children. It is what it is. I'm hoping... Now, a lot of people like me are hanging on to the hope that the Universal Monsters Cafe will be back. Not at the same location, though. Because Universal is about to open up a new theme park. The Epic Worlds theme park. The Epic Universe theme park. Copium. Yeah. This is how I'm coping with it. The Minions can go to hell. They can. And I hope they do. because I want to see them there when I get there. Anyway. So Epic Universe is supposed to open up, within the next, like, 2 to 3 years, I think, if I remember. Minions 5, Minions go to hell. Yeah. Despicable Me 5, Minions go to hell. You just made $1 billion film idea. Okay, but, like, if Universal does that, where the fuck is my money? So, so that's what's going on in the parks. We did get an update for the Universal Monsters tribute store. Instead of the monster being on the table now, and by the monster I mean Frankenstein's monster, instead of him being on the table under the sheet, he is now standing next to the Bride of Frankenstein, which is a really fun nod to the Bride of Frankenstein Lives at Halloween Horror Nights last year, where the Bride of Frankenstein was bringing back the monster. Basically, Frankenstein, and then Bride of Frankenstein happened, and then at the end of Bride of Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein is like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, and she's more intelligent because of her lab-grown brain instead of the brain of a dead man. So she brings back the monster with the blood of Dracula's wives. Well, brides, wives, it's a lot of women doing badass shit, is what that is. So that's what the tribute store is, making a nod to. Circling back to Halloween Horror Nights, I like a lot of women doing badass shit. You would have... The brain of one Abby Normal, yes. Women. Yeah, that's exactly what the Bride of Frankenstein Lives was, essentially. They made that house specifically for women loving women. And NB's loving women. Like, anyone that loves women would have loved that house. I know I am a woman that loves women. And NB people, obviously. So, a lot of people are thinking that this is going to be a continuation of, The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. I don't think so. Because if that were the case, then Dracula would want to go after the Bride of Frankenstein, not Wolfman and Mummy. So, I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope Wolfman gets cured, but a lot of people have speculated that we're gonna get something similar to Icons Captured, where it's, yeah, HHN lore time, where instead of just one big scene where all three of them are there, it's one big scene and only one of them is there. And we don't know who it is. It could be someone that wins, someone that loses. I'm thinking it's going to be on a schedule of rotation very similar to Icons Captured, where when you went in to the throne room, which was the last room of the house, it was a different icon on the throne. Which, by the way, shout out to Caspi, Julian on the throne, and Caspi, Paulo on the throne. God fucking damn it, y'all were killing it. And sorry to the Jack, to the Caste throne Jack. Sorry we were disappointed. Oops. King Julian. No, I'm talking about Julian Browning, the usher, but fair. I'm sorry, it's fine. It's fine. Everyone makes the joke. It's fine. Universal has the rights to both of them. It's okay. So, we're just thinking it's gonna be like 1 hour you're gonna go through and you're gonna see Dracula wins, or you're gonna go through the next hour and the Wolfman won. And it's Larry Talbot just being thankful that he's alive and without the curse. Or you go in the next hour and it's the Mummy. Or you go in the next hour, could be a different monster. Could be Invisible Man, could be Bride of Frankenstein. Could be Frankenstein's monster, who knows? Could be the mutant for some fucking reason, I don't know. Uh, uh, anyway, so that's, what a lot of people are speculating with that. My thing that I've been speculating a lot on was, as you saw with the titles of the trailers, we had the Snacker and the Skeptic. When we first got the Snacker, because he's coming out of the Palace Theater, which, that's the Universal Palace Theater, for anyone that was paying attention, literally, that the ticket booth that they used in the background there is Julian's fucking ticket booth. And also some of the posters in the background were posters from Ripped from the Silver Scream and Slaughter Cinema, which were Usher houses. Which, for those that don't know, the Usher is Julian Browning. He's one of the icons. That's pretty much all you need to know. You would need to know, like, base level. I have previous VODs talking about the lore. So, the other thing, so when that came out, everyone was like, oh, it's moviegoers. It has to be, the icon has to be Julian this year. Now we're not so sure. Because now it's movie watchers. It doesn't, because she was watching her movie in her house, not at the theater. So, it still could be Julian, but now I'm thinking it could be two other icons. One of two. We've got the director, Paulo Ravinsky, or it could be... Yes, Pablo Rigatoni, thank you, honey. Yeah. Or it could be Eddie, the slasher. He's not called the slasher officially, I just call him that because I obviously fucking love the man, as you can tell by the prints. Anyway. So, I'm thinking it's gonna be a director year. I, literally, if it were either Usher, director, or Eddie, I would not be upset at all. I would not be. I would actually love one of those three. Those are like my three that I'm really rooting for. My one that I'm also rooting for is one that, like, never got the spotlight, even as much as Eddie and Cindy have gotten. His name is Nathaniel Crow, and he's a living scarecrow, and that's all I know. And as someone that loves the design of living scarecrows, I would love to see him be the icon for once, or at least get recognition somehow. Even Eddie got a zone last year, so, and Cindy was in a house last year, so, that's just the speculation for now. There isn't a whole lot else. Howl-O-Scream is still kind of falling behind with their announcements. If we want to take a look at that. You know what, screw it. Let's take a look at it. So... Alright, so this is the one close to home. This is Tampa Bay. So they did actually announce the dates But they haven't announced much else. And these are all pictures from last year, by the way. For those that are keeping up. So, yeah, all we know is that they're going to have houses, zones, and hordes. Fiends is coming back.
Best part of the entire event.
Literally the best part of the entire event is just this one fucking show. It's actually worth the entire ticket price for it. Oh! Our favorite Dracula is in the preview picture. I believe he's still there, actually, like, at Busch Gardens. And I will say this, Howl-O-Scream does one thing that I want Halloween Horror Nights to do. And that's, yes, they have rides open at night, but they actually have a group of scare actors that volunteer to ride the rides with you. Like, you wanted to, but you didn't want to be separated from me, I remember.
Yep.
The year that we were there. Although, it would have given you a chance to sit down for a while.
Yep.
So that's what I want with Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know. I just like the idea of riding the mummy next to the Wolfman. I don't know.
Or next to the mummy.
Or next to the mummy, just to see what happens. Or next to Dracula and see what happens. I would love to just imagine Dracula's cape on the fucking Rip Ride Rocket. That'd be so funny. Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Or Dracula's cape on Velocicoaster. Oh my god, it would.
Costuming would be
Points at the animatronic, yo, that's me. Yeah. The mummy on the mummy, what will he do? But yeah, no. So that's why I think Halloween Horror Nights could take one lesson from Howl-O-Scream, and it's make costumes that are usable on rides. 'Cause I'd also love to see Wolfman on Men in Black. Just to see. Yes! Just have him on, fucking, Monty Gator style. Oh, that'd be funny.
instead of going, Montgomery Gator.
It's Larry Talbot.
Larry Talbot.
Okay, so that's Howl-O-Scream Busch Gardens. I want Howl-O-Scream SeaWorld. Because I know they've done a little bit more, with their announcements. Yeah, they have this, teaser that says, oh, we're gonna have 6 houses now. But it's actually 8. They're actually going to have 8 houses this time. So that's cool, because they only had 4 last year. Granted, it was their first year. Monty style. Gee, DBD at SeaWorld. Joke. Are you serious? Yeah. Or sarcastic. That's what that is. Anyway, so yeah, they don't have much else that they've also announced. They do actually have one step ahead of Tampa, which, shame on them, really, for basically favoring Orlando as soon as Orlando picks up in popularity. So they said I was crazy, but I can almost hear it now. It's like an echo of a beautiful song. And it's a police siren. We're getting another siren house.
I feel called out. And
You feel targeted?
I feel targeted. I feel like I should be given money.
You feel like SeaWorld should be giving you money again because because you're a siren?
Yes.
Fair enough. Zodi for SeaWorld Pog. SeaWorld My Beloved Ruby. I have issues with SeaWorld, and it goes beyond the animal cruelty things. I just don't like them as a company because of when I worked at Howl-O-Scream in 2017. How many DBG jokes can I make today? Sigh. I will be honest. when we went through Halloween Horror Nights the first night, Zodi was making Dead by Daylight jokes the entire time we went through Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, I literally was. Yeah, when's the entity coming to get me?
Yeah.
Hi, Bubba.
Isn't SeaWorld just a controversial company in general? Yeah. I went to SeaWorld when I was like 6 and I loved one ride and wouldn't get off. That's fair. But yeah, no, was it Atlantis? Yes. Please. Atlantis was actually a good ride. I'm very sad that it's not there anymore.
It is.
Oh, it's still there? Oh, thank God.
It's just that they have more roller coasters and shit now.
Yeah, they do.
Way back in the day, Atlantis was the only fucking ride.
I remember... I hope that they do the Polar Express thing still with their ice ride.
It wasn't Atlantis.
It wasn't Atlantis. What ride was it? I cried on that. You cried on Atlantis?
My thing is, okay, I have to remember when I wasn't a child, but when I was a teen.
That's when you wrote it?
No, I have to remember in that era, because that would be Ruby being a child.
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah. My mom forced me on it. Ooh.
Oh, we don't like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so... Now, because of... When Zodi and I worked at Howl-O-Scream, it was the spinny pirate ship one? With the Kraken?
No, the Kraken is a roller coaster.
Yeah, the Kraken's a roller coaster.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Me neither.
Anyway. So, when we worked at Howl-O-Scream, everything was going fine, and then literally the weekend... Literally, Friday happened. I'll BRB, that's fine. Friday happened, and then at the end of Friday, I'll explain when I get back. Okay. At the end of Friday, my stage manager, because at this point Zodi was not a part of the team anymore. Zodi had, it was taking a toll on Zodi, and that's all that really...
Between my back and my leg, I could not.
Yeah, and that's understandable. But they came up to my team, and our stage manager was like, I'm sorry, half of you are going to have to take tomorrow off, and then the other half are going to have to take the next day off. They're doing this for the entire park, because we're not making as much money. 2017 was a record-breaking year for for Howl-O-Scream Tampa Bay. What the fuck? So, that's why I don't like SeaWorld, because SeaWorld was in charge of Busch Gardens at the time. And they still are. But this was like brand spanking new when they bought Busch Gardens from Anheuser-Busch. Yep. Because the actual Anheuser-Busch got bought by like a different beer company, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, it was bought by Yingling?
It was like a German. It was a hospital takeover.
Yeah, I think it was either German or Belgian or something, but... Anyways, so, next house... yeah, next house we have, I've searched this dark place for so long. Now that I'm here, I want to turn back, but I can't. Where are you, Strahd's Castle? I'm sorry. Completed survey of station, but there's more out here in the cold. Is that in Space Markiplier 2? My mind is frayed. What is a sea shanty carried on the wind? Or was that a sea shanty? Can't say... Was that a sea shanty carried on the wind? Stopping in to see what's on tap here. Okay, so that's... So, these are definitely houses. Yeah, so these are definitely houses, at least. This has got to be the drinks, the bars. So it looks like an old warehouse, but there's evidence of a recent party. This must be where they play. Okay, with a keg. Woke up to discover the book with all my notes missing. I hope whoever or whatever stole it realizes every chapter is true. Alright. That's gotta be a house. These two are definitely bars, but 6 has gotta be a house. Checked out the pool and buffet. Confirmed my suspicions. This is no vacation. And it's... The picture is a yacht.
I'm thinking that might be like...
That's gotta be a house. What?
I think that might be food, because
Yeah.
It could be, okay, so I don't know so much about SeaWorld, how their layout is,
Yeah.
but at Tampa, at Busch Gardens, there's always a, kind of like how we got in early
Mm-hmm.
last
Stay and Scream, yeah.
it was Stay and Scream. There's something like that where it's over at the Desert Grill,
Yeah.
where you go in and you eat first, you get a cool show and everything, but the show literally sets the stage for.
For Hallow Scream.
Yes.
That's cool.
So that's what that feels like.
Okay, that's the dinner in the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Haunted ship? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Could be a haunted ship. Then we've got stumbled into a new realm and I'm not alone. There's something here hiding in plain sight. And
That might be.
at first this looked like a military helmet, but I don't think it is anymore.
That might be their like 3D house.
Could be a 3D house. It could be something based on like Subnautica as well.
Well, okay.
I can see that.
The thing with the 3D houses is you do put on the glasses and everything, and sometimes you can't see the fact that there's an actor literally right the frick there.
Sometimes I can't see them anyway with my normal 20/20 vision, not with 3D glasses on.
I don't think for 2020 vision if you can't see some of that shit, honey.
I think that's my ADHD kicking in, honey. Anyway, I've discovered their meeting place, more convinced than ever what they're worshipping is real. That's just straight up Children of the Corn.
That's just a cult.
That's just Children of the Corn, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Oops.
That is just a cult.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I accidentally hit the back button. Oops.
Just a cult.
Alright. So, now we have... I can deal with the cold. My shivers are coming from something else, and it's an iceberg. Okay, so this is going to be in that ice area.
Yeah, where the penguins are.
Yeah.
Polar bears.
Same with the winter warning. The winter warning has to be a house, and this has to be a zone.
What it feels like.
Found a torn page from the logbook. Wouldn't want to join this crew. Okay, we're getting a pirate house. Cool. Discovered strange tracks in this jungle. Almost as if they weren't made by animals. Werewolves? They always have at least one werewolf house in Hallow Scream Tampa. Something Davy Jones something. Yeah. Beneath the ice again? Probably. It could be that. I didn't go to Hallow Scream last year because I've been boycotting them basically ever since 2017.
Truth be told, we really should look into going to at least the Tampa one.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good for your blog.
That is true. You're gonna have a pirate ship. Davy Jones is gonna come up. He has to. He's like integral to pirate culture. Or at least, yeah. So now we have...
Either that or the new greatest enemy of pirates, Amber Heard.
it's just a house, and the jump scare is just hearsay. Objection, hearsay.
It's Aquawoman.
Oh my god.
The greatest threat to any pirate.
Stop.
Objection, hearsay.
Fucking Christ. Oh god.
There you go.
Thank you. I needed that.
I am adding meaningful contributions to this stream.
Anyway, so 13 is finally found the remains of a campsite. Something bad happened here and it's not over. This is their Friday the 13th ripoff. It has to be. You go into the captain's quarters and there's a steaming log upon it. Oh! Disgusting. I love it.
Sense of smell.
Oh god. Oh god.
Either that or you're walking through and all of a sudden you get stung by a bee.
Anyway, they all make jokes about witchcraft. After a spell in this swamp, they won't be laughing. Okay, so we're getting a witch house. Cool. Discovered what may be the entrance to it all. Elated, but proceeding ahead with caution. Okay. SeaWorld. What the fuck? Why are y'all ripping off my man Julian Browning? What the fuck?
Because they're trying to go after what's popular.
They are. They're trying to go after the bigger fish, and they're not gonna succeed.
It's like gravity trying to take on water.
Yeah, that's straight up Medusa. There's something otherworldly about this bar. I better keep my eyes open, or maybe closed. Okay, so that's
That's another bar.
that's another bar. I'm a wreck with these late nights. My soul needs rest. Not here, though. And it's a sunken ship. Okay, that's another pirate house. It could also be a zone. Please note, some of these could be zones. Discovered evidence of blood, but no body. It's getting dark, but I'm continuing my search. Vampire house!
That also sounds like a completely awful idea there, Fred.
Yeah, my guy.
You must be white.
Yeah, you must be white to answer like that. Oh hey, it's it's the dude from fucking Scooby-Doo. I've never seen a statue look so terrified. Perhaps the legends are true. Okay, so that connects to the Medusa house. It has to be. There's a man in the shadows. He hasn't spotted me, but I noticed him, especially in those Victorian clothes. Jack the Ripper? That's my guess. Discovered a large clearing. Made to hold a crowd. The stage is set for something beautiful. Beautiful and terrifying. Okay. We're getting some sort of tragedy going on with a theater. Found shelter from the cold. Not sure if it's safe here, but it's time to warm up with a drink. Okay, that's another bar.
They want you drunk off your fucking ass.
Oh, it's Hallow Scream. They want you drunk. I'm not sure how I got in here, but it's almost as if I was invited. Going to try and blend in at the bar. Okay, that's Dead Man's Party as a bar. That's what that is. Sharks don't fly. I know that. But what was it then? In this place, I'm not ruling anything out. Sharknado! Sharknado confirmed at SeaWorld Hallow Scream. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, so we've got, I came here to change people's points of view. Now I know what that feels like. Stings a little. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare, SeaWorld. Do not. Do not fucking do it. I swear to God. Sharks don't fly unless something tornado something. Yeah. And then I found a way to cut through the frozen wasteland. I just hope the voyage isn't every bit as perilous. Okay, that's a zone in the ice area. SeaWorld, no, just stop. Yes. 'Cause what the fuck? Anyway.
That is not something.
SeaWorld, that is not something that you do with that. I swear to God. But yeah, so that's Hallow Scream. We haven't really had much announcements from anyone else. The only thing that we got from Sir Henry's is that construction is happening on that really long one. I know you haven't gone, but essentially, the way Sir Henry's is set up is, yeah. Essentially, Sir Henry's is set up with a central area, 3 houses over on the right, like starting from in front of you to the right, an escape room in between there, a laser tag area, just to the right of the first house, or like in between the first and the second houses you see, and then food on the left. It's very small, very Ren Fair. Stop it. Get some help. Yes.
They just would have celebrated their 30th year anniversary.
I know. Oof. Bad SeaWorld. Bad.
You know who did.
Anyway. So, yeah, Sir Henry's is, in my opinion, one of the best small haunts I've ever seen. And they are, that first house that you see when you go straight from the gate, that's their longest one, and they're making it even bigger now. And the crew is very similar to Hellview. Everyone's a volunteer scare actor there. But they actually, like, fill out paperwork and shit for it. uh, so that's just, what's been going on in the world of haunts. There's not much else to really say. I did check out stores recently nearby. The only thing that I have to report is that the Party City near my house, which used to be a franchise, is now corporate, and that's not good for that store. Literally everyone but 3 people fucking quit when the transition happened. Now this is what that's allegedly. This is just information that I have been told. I am a third party in this scenario. But it was very obvious to see the transition from franchise to corporate. I knew it was franchised because my dad used to work at Party City. He worked at a corporate one, like 40-minute drive. So that's where my orange vest back there is from. They get these really cool orange vests every year that say Halloween Expert on the back, and I've just been putting patches on it. I will be posting those on my Instagram and Twitter. Because I have every available patch right now on it. I do have a couple others that I want to add, but I have to wait until tomorrow when I go back to work. But they used to carry the Trick or Treat Studios masks, which is something that normal Party City doesn't carry. And by Trick or Treat Studios masks, I mean they carried, for those of you that listen to Ghost, they carried the metal, like the full metal Era 2? No, Era 3 masks for the ghouls. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah. They carried, this thing. They carried this thing. Which is $60 fucking dollars. But they carried it. And it is heavy. And it's a full head mask. And they carried that, and they carried the, if I remember, the ghoulet. Yeah, they carried the other 2 as well, the chrome nameless ghoul masks, from Era 4. So, writes down for a Slipknot tribute band. Well, no, these are for Ghost. Wait, no, I'm dumb. Yes. These are for Ghost. But yeah, they carried those. And they're not there anymore. And they had this small section. You scroll down and show Ghost, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's... So, I'm laughing because it's awkward. They used to have, if you entered the store, it would have the seasonal section right in front of you. If you walked until you got to the first doorway on the right that normal people can go through to get to the bathrooms, which you can't access anymore for now. It's employees only, but it's only with a chain. I think you can go in to go to the bathroom, but, like, nothing else. I didn't ask. But when you went in there and immediately went left, to just be on the other side of the wall from the seasonal section was just all Halloween. It was all Halloween costumes, all Halloween accessories, Halloween decor, mostly the costumes and the accessories, but a little bit of the decor. It's not like that anymore. They still have the Halloween wallpaper that they had up all year. It's still back there, and they still have the access to the costumes area, but like customers can't go back there anymore. It's all just employees only. There is a desk there though, set up, so that way you can get your Halloween needs, but it's not there anymore. They did clear out the following aisle, so when you're in the seasonal section, here's where the Halloween stuff used to be, here's where the Halloween stuff is now. And they have all the excess costumes, all the excess tombstones, extra fog juice, extra skeletons, and they're just there now. I do have it vlogged at the moment. I need to put together the video, because I've begun my Halloween hunting, but I'm probably not going to do it again for like 3 weeks. Probably not until the beginning of June, or the beginning of July, end of June. Because basically, July 13th is when shit starts picking up quick. At least in my area. So until then, I'm going to be focusing on, moving. But nah, so... Yes? Yes? Oh, it's a vampire non-binary flag. That's cute. I love that. That's cute. Anyway, so there's not much else going on. I did find a random skull at Home Goods, but like that's it. So until I have further news, besides craft stores getting Halloween stuff, but that's because they have some Halloween stuff all year round, just so that way you can make Halloween stuff all year round. There's not much else going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna look for someone to raid. So we're gonna queue up some music. Let me open up Spotify again. I don't know why I closed it. We're gonna queue up some music, and we're gonna go ahead and switch to the ending screen. So, thank you for the follow, Omega Chalk. Hello, but we'll do this real quick. Hello, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sorry the notification is acting up. I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements there. Oops. Zodi says hi, by the way. Doesn't want to be perceived, so under purple blanket. Yes. 2 of your flags. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and throw up that ending screen, put on some music, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all when Halloween Horror Nights announces something again. Bye!